guys, Matt from Irontrap Garage. We're here with the Sweetheart Roadster doing another episode. Today we're going to go over getting the rest of these wooden blocks mounted up. So in the last episode we felt pretty accomplished. We got the front blocks mounted up. I got these little feet all set up and the front end is bolted down. So now we're starting to work our way back. The next thing I have to address is these old reproduction Subrails. It's hard to see here, but they do not line up quite correctly with where the blocks need to sit. They're off a little bit. So we're going to try and get these blocks where they need to be and start getting the body kind of sitting up how it needs to be. Then we can start putting these cross braces in and trim them to size, get them fit up and cleco them in place, and then we can start, getting everything going from there. So yeah, we're going to start fitting these in. We'll show you guys how we adapt these, and then hopefully we get the body kind of sitting how it's supposed to. Okay, so we cut out the old blocks and bolts that were remaining in here, and I got the reproduction ones for this area. Got them set in here and starting to look at how they're fitting. And I can see on both sides the cuts right here are pretty jagged. I'm surprised they're as bad as they are, but so they're cut and it's touching on one side, almost on the other. Moon doesn't approve either, so this has to get changed. So the Subrail, the cross rails here, they are supposed to fit in here, and it's way too tight of a fit. It's touching. I even try and hammer it in. It's just not going to go. So we're going to trim this open a little bit, and then we can start fitting this cross brace in and get this cut to size and kind of get it fitting, and then hopefully I'll get it clecoed in, and then we can move to the next one. So we'll get this trimmed up right now. Alright, so we got the cross rail in. We fit the wood blocks in, kind of had to tap them in place after we got the rail in and had it cut down. And then I transferred the holes underneath, and we drilled one of these holes out. The other ones weren't actually in the frame, which is kind of odd here. So I didn't even drill that one out because honestly we're not going to be bolting this back onto an A frame. So really it doesn't matter. We're just using this one hole for location right now to keep everything kind of where it needs to be. I trimmed out these edges here just to get them so that everything's slid in. We're going to be welding around these seams and spot welding, so I'm not too worried about that in there being a perfect fit. But everything fits in nice. Otherwise, it's butted against on the ends. It's solid, and again, we're getting this car a lot more solid. So now that we're good with this one, I added some clecos. We know where everything goes. We're going to move back to the next one here, get that one in, get it squared up, and then we can move back again. So we'll move on to this one, see if we can get this one set up here. And supports in to connect the sub rails. We got the holes drilled so that we can put the body blocks underneath of each of them, and we threw some clecos in on each corner, on each corner of the cross braces, so it pulls everything tight together while the blocks are bolted down, pulling it all tight to the frame, so everything's kind of right in place. And man, this thing's getting more solid by the week. So I'm pretty happy with all this. This is pretty good. We have the rear crossover section. We did that kind of first, so that's already clecoed in place. And now that we got the sub rails kind of built and they're where they need to be, we got the doors fitting half decent. We'll have to address a little bit of issues with the gaps when we get into the bodywork stage, but for now, doors latch shut, open and close, I'm happy. So now I have to address these B-pillar feet that kind of sit over top of the outside shape of the sub rails. I need to rebuild the one on this side. That side I got to look at. It's might be okay, but just like the front, I may end up just building them both new, so we have new metal in there. Once we get those built, then we can cleco those in place so they're ready to spot weld, and we can just kind of do the same in the rear, and we're about ready to start spot welding stuff together. Then we can shut the doors, and we can take this body off, and we're ready to disassemble the frame. So I'm pretty excited. We made a lot of progress tonight. So that's all we got for this episode. Thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you share it with your friends if you like what we're watching, you find it informative. Definitely give it a share, and we'll catch you every Friday. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.